Hey, Steve Horvath here at the 3rd Annual Greater Philadelphia Sports Show. It's Sunday. Get here while you can. All the good stuff's leaving. You better get here quick. I've got a little change of pace for us. We're going to talk some deer hunting with my new best friend that has lots of property, and he's going to let me hunt there, Damian Rexroad from True Country Whitetails.
Thank you, Steve.
Damian, thanks for coming. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your operation, because there's not a whole lot of operations like yours out here in the East.
Yep. We're one of the only whitetail and gobbler outfitters in Pennsylvania. Fair chase. All our hunts are fair chase. We're all guys born locally here in Pennsylvania, southeastern region, made a good reputation for ourselves for harvesting giants. It became a passion since I was a little boy, and I turned it into a business. And our success rate is astronomical compared to the rest of the country. Our deal is, we would all love to be in the Midwest. I know you would, Steve.
Absolutely.
It's gorgeous out there. We go out there a lot. But 99% of our time is spent here in the Northeast. And we can harvest bucks the same caliber out there. So you don't have to spend all that money, all that time away from the family, away from work. You can do it right here, close to home.
Right. Now, it's not as simple as getting a piece of property and posting it and they pop up all over the place.
I wish it was that simple. It'd make my job a lot easier. No, we practice QDMMA on our properties. We do a lot of, minerals and food plots and things, and we really watch our age structure and the health of our herd. We do practice a minimum restriction, antler restriction on our properties, which allows everybody that comes to hunt with us the opportunity at big deer.
Right, and for those that don't understand actually what QDM is, quality deer management, it's exactly what you just said. It's putting out mineral blocks to help the antlers in the bodies recover and grow. It's putting food plots in, and it's also letting the deer live to the age where they have those antlers like that. And if you take any one of those three away, your deer aren't so nice, are they?
No, the herd suffers, and we are a fully functional deer farm.
Right.
What that does for us is it teaches us a lot about the animal. It taught us so much for nutrition and health to help us do our jobs better, and our job is to make sure our clients harvest trophies of a lifetime.
Right, and the important thing for people to know is you own a deer farm, but we're not hunting on a deer farm.
Absolutely not.
We're hunting wild deer.
Exactly. All our hunts are fair chase. The deer farm is for us to learn about whitetail, to help us do our jobs better.
Do you ever have one you called like Mr. Chops and you drew like chalk lines on him for the cuts of meat or anything like that?
No. We did have a deer. Our first deer was named Pumpkin. She was a doe. We bottle raised her. I guess it would be like a newborn parent. We were panicking every day until we figured out the ins and outs of what to do, and she was a sweetheart. She was the tamest deer I've ever seen. I had a lot of other deer farmers come and visit the farm, and nobody could believe how tame this deer was. Unfortunately, she got a disease called coccidia a couple of years ago and passed away on us. It was like losing one of the family members, but that goes into helping us, learn what we need to do in the wild to handle our herds, to manage our herds in order to make our jobs better.
Right. Now you're hunting in 4 states.
Yes. We hunt Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, and New York. We're going to be branching out into New Jersey here soon. We have some property down there. We're in the process of managing it. I will not take a client on one of my properties until I feel they have a good chance at harvesting their trophy.
Right.
It's a main priority for me to see that our clients are happy.
Right.
I would not put them somewhere that I wouldn't hunt.
Right.
So we're in the process of doing some management there and monitoring some things, and when it's ready, we'll turn you guys loose.
Right. Now the other thing is you offer a service that not a lot of people offer, with actually being able to video a hunt for a customer.
Yes.
So that way not only do they get to enjoy their hunt, but their family gets to watch it as it happens.
Absolutely. Our video producer, Brian Roth, does a wonderful job with editing videos. He has every piece of equipment that you could ask for. He's trained us to videotape, in a tree stand and do it.
So you don't get that Sasquatch Bigfoot footage when you're going like this?
No. All our footage is very good, and we supply our hunters, if they want, with a full copy, beautiful DVD to take home to share their hunt with for years down the road, to share it with family and friends that weren't able to make the hunt.
Right. Yep. Now, addition to deer, You hunt turkeys.
Turkeys, yeah. That's our in for when it's not deer season.
Right.
You know, we're out in the woods 365 days a year anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So turkey hunting is something we love to do. We have a great population of turkeys here in Pennsylvania and all in the Northeast.
Right.
So, yeah, we harvest some really nice longbeards, too.
And your prices aren't crazy either.
Our prices are very competitive considering what it is to the Midwest.
Right.
We're a lot cheaper than spending time out there.
Exactly. You don't have to drive 1,200 miles to get to where you're going.
Absolutely.
So that cost of gas goes right out the window. Chances are a lot of people already either have a Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, or Maryland hunting license.
Absolutely.
So that money's already spent. So it really becomes quite economical.
Yeah, and we work with our clients a lot, Steve. If we have a client booked for a 5-day hunt, and he's here or he comes to Maryland with us, he's from Philadelphia, and 2 days into his hunt, hey, he gets a phone call from work, an emergency, or a family, he has to head home. We don't take that away from his hunt.
Right.
We say, hey, I'll tell you what, go home, handle business, take care of things, give me a call, we'll finish up your hunt when it's convenient, you know, later on in the season or next season.
Right.
You know, we work with people. A lot of outfitters, hey, you book a 5-day hunt, second day comes, emergency, you got to go home.
Your money's gone.
You're gone.
Right.
Not with us. You know, we're blue-collar guys. You know, we like to work with people, and we like to build friendships,
Right.
you know, as well as a business, you know, relationship.
Now, how about if somebody books – now, do you do three-day hunts also?
We do 3, 5, and 7-day hunts.
Okay.
Yep.
So if a customer comes and books a 3-day hunt, they're enjoying themselves and wants to turn it into a 5-day hunt,
Absolutely.
they can do that.
Absolutely.
So if they need the extra time, they're close to home. If they can get that extra day or two for a few more dollars, extend it, and you have a much better chance for success.
Yeah, the biggest thing with us is we do not overhunt our properties.
Right.
A lot of outfitters will book as many as they can book. I have an idea how many clients and hunters I can bring into our properties to keep them producing year in and year out. And I will only hunt that number of clients. I won't overhunt the property looking for a quick payday. That's because it doesn't work that way. You get my full attention 100% when you're on our hunt. I know my property's the best, so I take care of you when you're on a hunt. If you're here for 3 days and you know what, hey, you harvested some nice doe or things, you're on a management hunt, hey, you want to do a trophy hunt, we've seen a big one, you want to stay for a couple days, hey, I love the hunt.
Right.
You know, so I'll hang out right with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now, that's the other thing. When you talk about your management hunts versus, like, say, trophy hunts and stuff, what are the criteria for the different hunts on your properties?
Our quality buck manage our trophy hunts. You're looking for most properties is Pope and Young, 125 or bigger. We have a lot of video and a lot of trail pictures of 180 pluses the last few years. Those are quality trophy bucks to us.
Right.
Big ones.
Right.
You know, wall hangers. Not to take away from the young boy or the young man that's never harvested a buck.
Right.
And a basket 6-point is a trophy.
Right.
Very much so.
Yeah.
We have some properties that, for example, one of our properties in Maryland this year, we have an issue with, we have a 4 buck to 1 doe ratio, which is not ideal for outfitting.
Right.
So we have a lot of young bucks, to a lot of competition on the property. That's a management type situation. You come down, you can harvest a few doe, you can harvest a buck of your liking, you know, a little buck, a young buck, or an older deer that's not, you know, carrying the genetics that we prefer. So yeah, you can come hunt, do a management hunt, take a small buck or an old buck, and a couple doe, and it's very cheap, cheap, and it's fun. You know, I love doing it. I love doing it. You know, when I always say we have a lot of videos out that when we're doing management hunts to control our herds on our properties, I say I love doing it. I love doing it. I like shooting the little ones in the doe just as much as I like all the big ones on the wall.
Well, everybody, go to truecountrywhitetails.com for more information from Damien. I'm Steve Horvath. We're still here. Get here while you can.